Hello, welcome. Who cares? This is week number 6 with 2026, my health and wellness journey. I would like to say proudly I have been able to maintain 3 days at the gym each week, so that's been good. Last week was really tough. I almost didn't get to because of other things going on, and it's going to get a little more stressful as we roll into our next festival season. So it makes it a little harder to do because I've got everything working on. I've already prepped for my injection off camera, and I'm going to do the injection off camera today. But there we go. I already prepped everything. It's a little late in the day. Didn't mean to wait this late in the day to do it, but work has been very busy, very stressful. But other than that, it was a good Valentine's weekend for sure. I got to do some fun stuff. My legs are very sore from doing some like mountain goat type stuff at an indoor place, adventure park type deal. But had a great time. Really enjoyed it. I definitely wouldn't mind trying out the other place that's similar to that. That's in the same city-ish, out there towards Dallas, whatever. But that being said, I didn't get to do my weigh-in yesterday because I wasn't home for it, and I try to do my weigh-in at the same time and situation type thing every week. I usually do a couple weigh-ins a week, but the official one is usually on Sundays. Moving forward, that official weigh-in will be on Mondays instead, simply because I'm not going to be home on Sunday mornings. It's too much going on. We're getting ready to bring on another client at work, and on top of that, again, fair season is coming up, our next fair season, so that's 3.5 months back to back where I will be busy on the weekends, guaranteed. From there, we go into convention season, and then we roll straight back into festival season, and then the holidays. Well, the holidays are over the festival season, but whatever, I digress. Either way, a lot of stuff going on, so yeah, definitely making some changes to when my official weigh-ins and measurements are going to be. Last week, I had actually finally seen like an inch drop on my measurements when it came to my waist and things like that, so that was nice. It's gone back up a little bit, but part of that is bloating and everything and just general fluctuations. But the fact that it is flexing down and coming back up means that I'm in a good position to continue flexing down. Weight-wise, I bounced up about another pound and like 1.2 pounds from my last weigh-in, I think midweek last week. However, last week I did up my dosage to 5 units, and I expected to have worse symptoms, with it being an uppage of the dosage than I'd previously been having with the bubble guts and just feeling like absolute trash. However, like I said, did my injection Monday, didn't have any problems during the day. Tuesday night, I woke up and threw up everything in my stomach. Was feeling like crap on Wednesday and dealt with a lot of bloating and just a little bit of bubblies. But for the most part, I was able to, manage it. So today was again 5 units because again, we've gone up. We don't want to go back down. I'm going to do 5 units probably one more time before I bounce up to 7.5. But I have done a really good job other than Tuesday. Really good job of trying to maintain, again, smaller meals, protein-rich snacks, and bringing in that protein shake, once a day, especially on days when I am working out at the gym. I generally prefer to do the protein shake either immediately after the gym or as my lunch a few hours before the gym. I've learned that if I try to down a protein shake right before I go to the gym, I will feel like shit. Putting that much liquid in my belly and then working out is not pleasant. But aside from that, so yeah, other than Tuesday night, I really wasn't having bad with the bubble guts and everything. Like I wasn't having days and days of digestion issues. And I know part of that is following the routine of, again, smaller meals, being careful with portion control, being good with those protein snacks to keep the digestion going during the day, and not putting too much in there at once. We don't want any heavy meals because that definitely does impact the ability to digest and will increase the chance of bloating and bubble guts. And let me tell you, the gas is not fun, especially when you don't know if you can, and especially when you don't know if you can trust a fart. But haven't had any issues. I'm good about that. Either way, Gas X is one's friend. I have continued taking my gummies. I haven't seen any noticeable negatives when it comes to hair, nails, etc. But the gummies are just a good preventative for that. And it's also, they've got some good nutrients and vitamins and stuff in it. So I'm not too worried about it at this point. I don't know if I will continue on the injections for 6 months or longer. We are on month 2 right now. Like I said, this was the 6th injection. I figure by the time we make it 3 months in, I'll have a better idea if I'm going to keep up with them or if I'm on a good track and habit-wise, which is hard to do, habit-wise in order to stick with the smaller meals, the small protein snacks and things like that, which honestly, that alone mixed with going to the gym is going to help with not just my measurements, but my weight and my fat level retention and everything. So just hoping to get that down, get that BMI down, get the body weight overall, the fat index down, and get back to feeling better about myself. I really want to get down below 200 pounds, get back down to where I can be comfortable wearing extra large instead of a 2XL or 3XL. There are some things I can wear XL in. I mean, I'd really like to get down to a large, but unfortunately these are also rather large and they don't like to change size. The best I can hope for there is the change in the underbust size, that waistline there. So that being said, we're just continuing with the journey. Nothing terrible here. Doing well. Haven't had any bad setbacks or faux pas. So just let's keep up the journey. If you're still here with me and keeping up, feel free to leave me any comments or anything. But other than that, this is just the update for week 6. So bye.